Hey gang, Kai here from Exped, and today I want to talk to you about Synmat. Synmat is one of our most popular mats. It's been around a long time. I like to call it our reference standard mat because it strikes a great balance between all the different parameters that we can build into a mat. And I'll show you some of those here and why it strikes that balance. First off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to inflate the mat. And while I'm inflating it, I'll talk to you about the details. First off, you will see that Synmat comes with its own stuff sack, and tucked just inside the stuff sack is a pouch with a repair kit. You don't have to buy those separately, those come with the mat. So Synmat, for inflation and deflation purposes, there are a couple of very important features. Number one is right here, the integrated pump and the inflate valve here. And then there's a deflate valve as well, and you'll see both of these in use here in just a moment. I think it's important to point out the importance of flat valves. And here's one of my favorite little things to do to talk about how great flat valves are. They're soft and they're flush and they are super durable. You simply wouldn't do that with one of the twist type plastic valves. So flat valves are very important to that long range durability. So let's inflate it, and as I say, as I'm inflating, I'm going to just describe what's going on. What we've got here is a chunk of foam, a valve, an intake valve, and then a one-way valve leading from the foam pump into the mat itself. And what you do is you use your hand to close the valve on the downstroke, and on the upstroke you take your hand off the valve so that it can draw air in and the foam can soak that up, and then on the downstroke you're pushing air into the mat itself. And that's really simply how that integrated pump works. Now, Synmat uses 75 denier fabric throughout, so it's very durable. That's a fabric we've used for many, many years. It's backed up by a lamination that makes it airproof. Now, Synmat is capable of 4-season use in its two thicknesses, 7 centimeter and 9 centimeter. It has R value of 4.9 in the 7 centimeter and 6 in the 9 centimeter. So it can be used for winter. Very comfortable. Both 7 centimeter and 9 centimeter mats will keep your bones off the hard ground. It also comes in multiple sizes. It comes in medium, medium wide, long, and long wide. So we have just inflated Synmat. I'm going to close the valve, and I want to show you just a trick here. If Ted will bring that camera in just a little bit closer, you'll see that that last downstroke left the pump a little depressed here. It has no bearing on warmth or comfort, but a little trick is if you want to fill that back up, you can pinch that one-way valve and the air goes back into the pump. Now that's something else that's important if in the middle of the night you decide, wow, I want a little less firmness. So you would reach underneath the mat, open that valve, that inflate valve, and do just what I showed you. And burp, allow a little bit of air to be burped out. You just grab that one-way valve and squeeze it. And it lets just a little bit of air out, and you can dial in your comfort and then close that valve again. Now, for deflate, open the deflate valve just like so, and I want to show you just quickly how that goes. We recommend that you fold most of the air out like so, fold the mat into thirds, just like that, and then do a tight roll like so. and you get the last little bit of air out of that deflate valve, just like so. Close the valve, back into the stuff sack, and you're set to go. That is Synmat. Sleep well. We'll see you out there.